Commencing freighter control system initialization. Emergency damage. Recovery system engaged. Backup power generators online. Atmosphere and life support modules stabilized. Hyperdrive propulsion damaged. Repair required. Capital ship remote monitoring activated. Adding command to bridge crew. Welcome home, Captain.
Thank you very much, ship AI. So as far as I'm aware, this is the only expedition that starts you off already owning a freighter. So we're going to be focusing a lot on base building and upgrades here in the freighter, but they've mixed up all of the milestones. They've given us a lot of new stuff, and I'm going to try to learn my lesson from the last time and spend a little bit of time actually reading through these and trying to be a little bit more organized with this one. Now, our very first milestone is to just repair our broken freighter. We need to make some antimatter housing. We've got the chromatic metal, luckily, because it already had a little bit in the inventory here. We've also got a couple of repair kits that we just need to make sure we use wisely. I think one wiring loom, it might be worth it for our repair kit. I thought we had more repair kits. I have some in the inventory we'll pick up later in our safety deposit box. This one needs 5 wiring looms though. So it's probably the best thing to use it on because that's super, super expensive. And now we just need to get the other bits and pieces for it. We've started off with a ship as well, the Apostle of Destiny. I like it. Little lightsaber handle looking ship. They did give us a refiner right away, which is very cool. I'll go ahead and do a little swapping around to try to optimize a little bit of this. You want to make sure you get your jetpack into a surge spot. You get a little more out of the items that you put in there. So life support and jetpack seems like it makes the most sense to me for right now. We'll make sure to go ahead and grab everything out of our freighter inventory, which is a whole bunch of useful starting items. We can leave the warp cell here for now, I suppose. I'm pretty sure everybody gets an RNG looking ship, but look at ours. It's like hollow in the center. Let's take a look at our spaceship. Cool little lightsaber looking ship. Lightsaber handle, that's what I always think of when I see these. All right, pretty quick. Already has the Starship trail, right away. We're gonna have our awesome Phoenix soon enough. But this is a cool little starter ship. And look at this crazy freighter as well. Why is it hollow? Are we supposed to have cargo containers in there that are like missing now because we've delivered them all? That would make sense. Like big old freighter things would fit in here. Can I fly through it? Oh, disappointing. There's an invisible wall stopping me from flying through. Oh well, we had to try. Now, our next objective is to just set foot on land. So anywhere will do. But let's check this out. This might actually really have worked out. It says Kickstart. Makes me think they've set this up to give us a little leg up on the expedition with some early resources and stuff. Let's hope. The storm is making visibility crap, but we got these little beacon lights to go towards. And they've got 3 landing pads, so they were expecting it to be busy coming through here. Whoa, look at this base. They have really spent some time here. All right. We've got like an appearance modifier over there and then nice little steps. I wish there wasn't a storm making it so hard to see everything. We got our first milestone completed for just stepping on the ground, and they've got a load of refiners and stuff. Now, unfortunately, with the refiners, you can't use a refiner that somebody else built. but can use these exchange terminals to see if there's any good stuff to buy. We don't have any money. They've got some upgrade terminals here as well. If you already had some nanites, you could use those to unlock some special upgrades and stuff. But we don't have any nanites or anything until we get out of this main system and to our safety deposit box. Yeah, even this one on the wall has the exact same stuff in it. Okay, well, maybe we can find some stuff to sell. We got the portal there if we wanted to jump around to other bases. And 3,000 pyrite is a good find for starship fuel really early on, so that's awesome. Some sodium, okay. Also amazing for early game resources. Unfortunately, that one's empty. But is there anything else around that we can scavenge? It looks like, whoa, there's a whole double garage over here. Oh, let me in. Okay, we got another trade terminal, more upgrade terminals, another empty supply there. Someone must have been by recently and emptied these out. Or maybe they're out of power. If I can find wherever the generators are, I'll dump some oxygen and stuff into them to pay our dues, to say thank you for the extra stuff we got. Creature. Elderly, unafraid, and occasionally invisible, it said. Ooh, big old power generators, some giant creature up there on the horizon. Let's go ahead and pop open our reward. Maybe we'll get something good. Signal booster, surge battery, Minotaur Geobay, and Minotaur combat deployment set. Okay. So they are suiting us up with the very first, touching the ground. They're giving us a Minotaur suit. So maybe we're going to be going to some really extreme environments and stuff. What else can we find? There's a Geobay right back here. That's what those lights were, is he's got some bays to call in our exos. Look out, tentacle. Not today. But let's see if we can just summon it here. Maybe this is one of our other milestones. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. As tempting as it is to run off in our Minotaur suit, what I think is the smarter play, since we're trying to get our head start, is see what other bases around the area might have some more stuff for us. So we're looking for anything that's like labeled, a specific milestone, or just maybe the screenshot. This one here looks like they've spent some time on this base. Running Target is the name of the person who made it. But starting system, Redux Tech, merch. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Okay, my ship kind of halfway missed the landing pad. But we still made it, and this is a minor settlement. Okay. Actually, the technology merchant is what it said on the thing, so I think we probably have something we can buy from this guy. He sells wiring looms. Okay. All right. We just need to get 52,000. We don't need the gold because I have that in our safety deposit box. And I just need a little bit more, which the crystals I picked up is just barely enough. Thank goodness there's nearly 25% discount or we wouldn't have had enough. I'd have had to sell some other stuff that we needed. We've got our wiring loom, so that's done. Okay, the gold and chromatic metal are all good. Ah, that's right. It was the magnetic resonator, and we need one more antimatter housing. So let's go ahead and grab those. One antimatter housing. Oh, we unlocked our all hands on deck because we fixed at least one of the parts. I thought you had to fix all three of them, but I guess one was enough. And that gets us the antimatter that we need to finish the other two. That makes perfect sense. Plus some repair kits. So you can make your life a little easier by just fully repairing at least one component and not have to do all this other stuff that I've been doing. I do this so you don't have to. All right, well, at least we can fix our hyperdrive now, which means we'll be able to warp to another system. We need a little bit more, antimatter and another magnetic resonator to fix our, matter transfer beam is what that is, isn't it? So that allows you to take things from your freighter and put them in your pocket, even if you're on a planet somewhere. Super helpful, but not 100% necessary for now. We are off to a good start. Thank you for those bases to get us going.